You know, I've owned this bucket for a long time. This particular unit is about 6 years old. And what I forget is when I'm using it, I don't think about how unique it is, but this bucket has the capabilities of doing some things that you really can't find in any other bucket. You can see I'm breaking up this piece of roof here, and if it was a traditional grapple bucket, the 4 points would be punching all the way through and I wouldn't be able to get a good grip on it. But I'm using the weight and the strength of the whole tractor, as well as the incredible grip of those rams. The cylinders on this bucket, I think I was told they're almost 10,000 pounds of pressure per cylinder. But you can see it just grips hold of stuff and you can rip things to pieces. Thus it's called a demolition tool. My job here was to break up this piece of roof because they wanted to put it into a dumpster, so they asked me to cut it up into little tiny pieces, and I said, well, I'm going to use the bucket because I don't want to hit any nails with a chainsaw. Well, I got into a part here where I had some boards that were a little bit too long. Look at how easy it just kind of takes that board and snaps it into a bunch of little pieces. Never even have to get out of the tractor. And I just keep compacting the whole pile. I keep putting all this stuff together, and by the end of the job I just had, I think 2 or 3 runs out to the dumpster to get rid of this stuff, and it was all broken up real nice and neat. But I was able to take huge sections of this in big pieces and just keep snapping it over, and it kept it organized as well. At one point I kind of pushed it over the hill here a little bit, and I grabbed the whole bundle and I dragged it back and just kept working on it. I really, like I said, I forget because I've been using it for so long, but honestly I can't think of another bucket out there that I'd be able to do this kind of stuff with. I mean, a 4-in-1 bucket, it's not the same. It's back a ways. You wouldn't be able to grab things out in front. Here's how I'm using it as a dozer. You can push stuff around, and that's incredibly convenient. Pushing everything back to the pile, and I'll keep nibbling at it and breaking it up until I get it to a smaller pile. Then I don't even think about it. I just keep working and don't have to get out of there. Not only does it grab stuff, but it pushes stuff around really well. And it's a great tool for dirt. I needed to move a little bit of dirt here. You can see it holds a huge pot. Now if I wanted to move it across the yard, I'd close down on it and all that dirt would stay in there. I'm just trying to pull some dirt back to fill a hole. Incredible bucket. Absolutely love it. Here's an aspect of the bucket that I just realized. I know I use it all the time, but I didn't think about it. But because each of these sides are independent, when this blade comes down, you can clamp onto different size material. So I've got a 4x4 over on the left-hand side and a 2x4 on the right-hand side. If it was straight across, I would only be able to clamp onto one thickness. So having each of these as individual units makes a huge difference.